Do you still find Street Fighter 6 exciting to play and watch? Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. MC Mura here, and it's been a while since I had done one of these videos. If you've been following the community section, you would know that I had a medical situation going on, but thankfully things are looking a lot better now, and I really want to thank everyone who wished me well. Super appreciated. But because I was dying, because I was lying down all these couple of days, I had some time to play Street Fighter 6, and it got me thinking a lot about the current state of the game. Because when the game first came out, everyone was really excited, everyone was having a ton of fun, views were all over the place, hype, tech videos, tournaments, things were looking amazing. The honeymoon phase though is kind of over, and I'm seeing a lot of negative comments, right? Whether you're talking about the MR system, whether it's about the gameplay balancing, or even the gameplay mechanics themselves. Now, I'm not gonna go over these topics because I think all of them are kind of subjective and it will come down to your own preference and opinion, but I do think Capcom have made some mistakes that kinda led the game to be not as exciting as it used to be. And the first one for me, and it's really big, is the complete lack of offline tournaments, because nothing is more exciting for a competitive game than watching the best players in the world fight it out from all regions in offline setting. We're currently in the second half of October, and believe it or not, the last time that we had an offline tournament with a ton of presence from international players where you get to see everyone fight each other, that was back at early August with Gamer 8 and Evo just 1 week before that. It's been almost 3 months right now and we have nothing is going on, and obviously the tournament scene have been kinda slow in the past couple of years because of COVID, and I would have imagined that a game like Street Fighter 6, something that all of the community can come around and play, participate, huge release, the biggest fighting game in quite some time, you would have thought that that was kind of kickstart the FGC again and a lot of the offline tournaments, a lot of the majors, but that didn't really happen. And I'm gonna be honest, this is my own personal opinion. Online tournaments just aren't the same, they just aren't as exciting. You don't get to see the hype, the people, and obviously being there yourself, it's just like it makes the whole thing so much better, and it adds a ton of excitement around the game. I would have thought that with year one, and like I said, the scene kind of being slow these past couple of years, that Capcom would invest in the offline tournaments. I know that players probably don't want to travel, but I can't help it but feel like this is one of the main reasons that Street Fighter 6 doesn't feel as exciting. There is nothing going on. But even if you don't care about the competitive aspect, if you don't care about tournaments, one thing that we all care about as active players of this game is how Capcom is supporting Street Fighter 6, right? This is a live service game. That is a term. And I think what Capcom have been doing is insanely disappointing and kind of depressing, if I'm being honest. They have put out 2 DLC characters and a ton of avatar stuff. And that's it. And if we're talking about the DLC characters, they had Rashid and they had Aki. And regardless of your feeling on these 2 characters, maybe you love them, maybe you hate them, maybe you think they are broken or they are bottom tier, what I can safely say is that these 2 characters are completely insignificant when it comes to the actual gameplay experience when playing this game, which is mostly online. If you don't use Aki or Rashid, you will run into them once every blue moon. Otherwise, you will always run into the Ken, the JP, the Kami. And that's about it. Right? They don't change anything, they're insignificant. And okay, not every character is gonna be a banger and no one is asking for every character to be very popular, that's fine. That's totally fine, right? But one thing that is important is having meaningful updates to the people who play this game competitively. Because there is nothing. Every DLC costume, every DLC support that Capcom have been putting out is for the avatar character. And I know it's easier for them, and they are milking the heck out of it. $15 for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin, 1 character? That's nuts. I can't believe someone actually paid for that. But anyways, the avatar characters that you only use for the World Tour, which is a single player mode that came out like months ago. I don't know who still plays it, and as a battle hub. And I don't know the percentage of players who play battle hub, but I don't think there are that many. Like, if I compare it to the competitive players who are actively playing the game right now, we hadn't had any character skins or anything like meaningful, like new stages, anything that kinda refreshes the game. Even something small, something like a jukebox, something that let you change the music. Anything that is actually gonna improve the experience of you as a player in your daily ranked or casual or whatever grinding with your friends in battle lobbies. Nothing. And I'm gonna be honest, right? Because as someone who have been around for a while now, and I played, like, I stuck for years, played every day of Street Fighter V. Costumes, DLC costumes actually kept Street Fighter V alive, believe it or not. At least for me, right? A new skin would come out for Chun-Li and I would be like, damn, that skin is so cool. And I will come, you know what? I will play Chun-Li for a bit. Or like a new skin for Poison, that's a really cool skin. New skin for Kage, that's a badass skin. And you would wanna grind their character and you wanna play more of them. Character, costumes, skins, and all of that are important. Stages, music, all of that is important. It's important to keep you excited. It's important to refresh the game. If you're someone who don't play Aki or Rashid, the game is very stale. Nothing has changed. Everyone is running the default skins. Maybe some characters they are using like the alternate costumes, but it's very, very little, and things have gotten quite dull. And I think it's even worse if you actually play one of the original 8 World Warriors, because their original costumes are the Street Fighter 2 skins. So you either got the Street Fighter 5 design or the Street Fighter 2 skins, and that's it. And I know that Capcom maybe don't want to invest the effort into making a ton of skins, but I know they will print money because people like the game overall, and if you put a lot of effort into that, you will get a ton of revenue. If it wasn't profitable, they wouldn't have milked the heck out of it with Street Fighter V. I'm sorry if I sounded a little bit ranty when I was going over the whole like DLC support, but I'm gonna be honest, it's been dreadful, right? And I want that to change. I want Capcom to address these issues. I want them to actively help the scene. They dropped a really good game. They dropped a really good product and bang, they left. With only sprinkling in some characters that are too technical when JP and Ken are the top players in the game, and nothing else that will actually be really exciting for the day-to-day players. I would like to see characters, I would like to see skins, I would like to see costumes. I want to see the live service game become that, right? And please, even if we don't have all of that, at least give us some exciting competition to watch. Let me know your thoughts. Am I too crazy? Am I asking too much? I would love to hear your thoughts about all of that in the comment section below. Unfortunately, there is no rumors of anything like a Halloween costume pack or like a holiday costume pack, and even the packs, even like the skins, the concepts already showed. Nothing on when they're gonna come out, which that's just lame, man. I'll be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.